Calm down. They mean well. They made it wider. It's a little bit wider. That's enough. If you tell Sony, hey, this isn't wide enough, they do this. There you go. There you go, little skipper. How you doing? They cater to Generation Z. Didn't even know that was a thing. I want to step on each one of them. Oh, little teeny boppers ruining our vlogging rigs. There's no 10 bits. The slow-mo, goodbye. I have a lot of rage. It's gonna burst.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
I give up. I give up trying to teach Sony the ways of my world. Before I let out all my pent-up anguish towards Sony, we have a per gear 512 gigahertz in here, and if this camera doesn't blow up in 6.2K ProRes light, I highly recommend them. And you can buy them through my affiliate links. What I don't highly recommend, their card reader. Where's the SD card slot? Who has those anymore? Huh? Not me. Not all my cameras use them. So that's kind of annoying. As a one-track pony, need this, then an SD card reader, maybe an XQD card reader. We'll see if Express A typo. There's too many. So Sony has released another vlogging camera. We're hoping for like a pro version, something for like us older creators who like have some art, fine taste, tasting art type things in our mouths. But we get teeny bopper, TikTok freaking dinner skipping, tight pant wearing, just smartphone having, bulge in the pocket, big bowl cut headed freak, teeny bopping. They're catering to the next generation that makes me feel old. The TikTokers. These people who, the vertical video, that's all we need. Anyways, Sony has released the ZV-1F. Frickin'. I think they had a meeting. I wish I wasn't there to hear it, but I was. All right, fellas, Techtober, huh? Let's wow the world right now. Let's release something. Basically, let's copy something we have, remove a couple features, change one or two things, release it to the world for profits. Any ideas? I don't know about removing features. I get the joke. A vlogging camera, maybe? The kids, they're hip. They want to film their lives and live stream it during class to people in Hong Kong. We need like a streaming type of thing for kids that's easy to use, not good. But like for the next generation, they're dumber. We vaccinated most of them pretty hard. We did overdo that a little, didn't we? Oh boy. Stay safe though, right? So, ZV-1, Mark II. Something improved. I don't know, 10-bit. The kids need that? Probably not. But let's improve the slow-mo, remove the lens, make it so it's like USB-C powered with like a pack of gum or something. Kids chew gum, right? According to the latest survey, kids think chewing gum makes them look posh. So they don't do it. And there's no mechanism that rubberized gum would power a camera. Let's just focus on improving the ZV-1. It was good, but the only complaint was the lens wasn't wide enough. And the stabe was like really jerky. So let's throw like a 15 mil, because our crop is pretty heavy. That brings us to maybe 18 mil. You got it. Fast lens, fast prime, 1.8. Improve the slow motion specs. Keep that 960 frames per second for real. Don't get rid of that. Why would we? And we got a winner. Those are some ambitious ideas, Gregory. I'm not sure we're there yet, but I was thinking we don't do the 10-bit yet. We keep 4K 30p. That's awesome. That's a fun spec, huh? We make the lens a little tiny bit wider. Just take it from 24 to 20, but keep the crop so it's still like a 32 mil lens when you're vlogging, but we'll market it like wide angle, like super wide, like this wide. Remove the slow-mo, Kids don't actually like fun. I just did a survey of my own. 3 out of 7 kids, when asked if they would like to have fun by a stranger that we sent out in a van, like hardly any of them said yes. So I'm thinking remove the slow-mo. I know it was the one fun thing the ZV-1 had, but we can't all just have fun. Life is hard. I struggled in my youth and still now. I don't want kids to feel happier than I've been. So no, we'll give them 240p maybe with a super crop on there. I don't want them playing around. Don't even get me started on Sony color science, the one thing you should be working on. What is this? Someone gave me a new LUT too. Here's my regular new LUT. Worth it? I doubt it. I'm doubting it hard. There's no Canon or Fuji color, is it? No, it is not. Why don't they work on the sensor? More dynamic range, better image quality. None of that. Sony thinks that our younger generation is dumb and short attention span, and they have no time for anything creative. They just want to plug and go. Like, you're fostering that world. You're making our planet dumber by making this auto machine that you don't have to do anything. Just press record. Flashy red buttons everywhere. Yeah. Where's the soul of my blacksmith ancestors? Kids used to work. They used to lift hay onto wagons and ride horses. Hey, can you bring the horse home, Timmy? And he had to carry it. Oh no, he broke his leg. Fix it, Timmy, you piece of shit. Those kids could survive out in the wilderness. Now, no. They got their little ZV-1F. And they're just like, does this call home? It doesn't. Nothing does. No one wants you at home. I'm waiting for like the pro version of the ZV-1 that improves on everything it did, just a wide, fast prime, and they kind of did it, except they changed things. It's not wide enough with that crop. I don't know, maybe it is. They didn't send me one, so I have to yell at it first until I get one, and then I'm like, wow, this is super wide now. Oh, it's better than the GoPro. It might be. I don't know. I'm just looking on the surface here, and I'm seeing a 20mm Tony 2 lens, and I'm thinking you have active stabe crop because you're gonna need it. Sony lens stabe ain't enough. Is it even in the thing? Probably not. They didn't say a stabilized lens. So what do we have? Another cropped in freak vlog like this. This is 20mm on the Fuji. Basically, 20mm equiv, it's kind of wide enough. Unless you digitally crop in on the stabe, then it's, I don't know, it's still pretty wide. Admittedly, it's perfect in every way. But I just don't get why remove the one exciting feature that everyone lacks is that 480 frames and 960 frames per second slow-mo with the little trigger. I mean, did it look good? No, but it was fun. Do vloggers, are we allowed to have fun? Apparently not. I just don't understand why companies keep like taking out features that they could already do in the past. And then their new camera with like a couple slight improvements, other things stay the same and some things get worse. Why are we doing that? This Fuji 240p is, oh, even the GoPro 11's doing 10-bit now. I feel like we're stuck in like 2014 Sony specs for a lot of things. We're waiting for it to catch up. Like we finally got the FX30. So we imagine that all their APS-C cameras are gonna come up to that level at least, somewhat, with some crippled specs, of course, in the video region. We'll have the next A7000 with 4K 60p, no 120. I'm so sorry, did you want that? The viewfinder for wildlife? Oh, let's remove one, give you... I don't like this game we're playing. There's a lot of whack-a-moles going on. One's up, oh, one's up. If it was me, knowing this is a video camera, we're bringing that right down to 12 megapixels like the A7S III. Now we have a 1-inch A7S III replica that's capable of doing more because the sensor's so small. So we're having like 4K 240p, 1080p, you can't even imagine the frame rates. Autofocus like Rolling shutter? Nope. Beautiful 10-bit, like a pro version. ZV-1, ultra wide 16mm 1.8, with tight 10% crop. Handheld shotgun mic built in there. You're having something. You're having something. But you're not doing it. I'm surprised the CF Express card hasn't melted yet. 6.2K freaking ProRes. The file sizes. What am I doing? Stop. We're ending this video right now. So thank you Pergear for sending that out. Seems to work unless the file was corrupted. Obviously you're watching the video. It wasn't. Thank you Sony. It might be good enough. It probably is. I know I'm hard on you. I'm like the stepchild who is mad at their father for drinking. We're both wrong. I get it. So, how you doing? Good? That's good. Send me the camera, you freak.